What color? What do you call this color, Aris?
This is called silver.
What?
Premium silver.
What silver?
Premium silver.
What? Premium silver. Premium silver. Okay. Beautiful. A little bit. Welcome, folks, to the Malaysian premiere of the new extended Rolls-Royce Ghost. Absolutely gorgeous. Of course, a Rolls-Royce has to be. I mean, that just goes without saying. And if you think the outside is sleek and beautiful, wait till you see the inside. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And of course, with all Rolls-Royce, the party trick, suicide doors, and this gorgeous umbrella, which I can't get out right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Rolls-Royce. There's a button here I didn't see. The perils of being too tall. Look at that. Now this umbrella, you have to own a Rolls-Royce before you can buy it. You can't buy it off the shelf because it's a very special umbrella. It actually makes up the interior cross member of the door, and that's why it clicks into place. If you want to buy another umbrella, a replacement one, it's about 2 million ringgit. Comes with a free car. That was a silly joke, but here we go. Trying to keep it light. And if you notice up there, the starlight roof. So beautiful. Yes, this is absolutely real wood. So nice. Oh, sorry. You see, you don't pull things open, yeah? You press buttons and they open. Like this, for example. Look at that illuminated 12-volt socket cover. Just the cover. I'm not kidding you, this is just the cover. And because it's illuminated, it looks like crystal. Look at that. So shall we sit inside? Yes, I think we should. But you know what? I think I'm going to take off my shoes. Yes. Oh! This carpet. Oh my. Oh, this really is the lap of luxury. Look at that. Did you see that? I'm sorry. So it's like you press this button and it goes back up. Yeah, so you don't pull things. It's rude to pull things, yeah? I wonder what this does. Oh, it does the same thing, just left and right, just in case you're left-handed or right. Oh no! There we go. Check that out. That's what it did. Lovely. So we'll close that. And it goes off. And it's this. And that goes back up. Just take this in for a sec. Hi, Bang. It's like an echo in here.
Sorry?
There's like an echo in here. It's so big. And all those, it's not dirt, yeah? These are tiny LEDs to give you this moonlight or a star sky. What's this called again? The star sky moonlight roof, right?
It's called, yeah.
The moonlight, is it moonlight or stars?
Starlight.
Starlight. I was saying star sky, sorry. Starlight, folks. The starlight roof. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, and this deep pile carpet is just amazing. And there's the spirit of ecstasy embossed into the leather. Oops. So let's go have a look at the front. You know what? I think I'm going to leave my shoes off. Yes, I think I'm going to leave my shoes off as I get into this car. Oh, so lovely. Look at that. That is amazing. It's a digital analog Can you see that? Let me try and zoom in for you. It's a digital analog meter.
Now for the, what are you doing?
Check this out. That's to close the vents. That's to open. I feel like I should be wearing gloves.
The whole headliner is also a speaker.
The whole headliner is a speaker.
Right.
Wow, that's awesome. It's the small touches.
So one of the features on the new doors now is that just like conventional Rolls-Royce that you can close by pressing the button, but you can also open. It's now power assisted. So pressing it to close. Right. So before the other goes,
I wonder what this does.
so now you can open the handle once, it goes to a comfort setting, and then keep pressing, keep pulling it.
Says
Keep pulling it. Yeah, it should open. Oh, sorry, let me try again. But right, if you keep pulling it.
This will activate the motor. As you pull it, it will open fast.
Hi, Rachel.
Clear.
So I have to start because opening the door yourself is full of people.
That's here.
I'm just letting you enjoy the ambiance. Look at that.
It doesn't open straight away because it gives you the control in case you open the big
Beautiful.
So
So a little bit of trivia. All this wood that's in this car is from one grain. So if you notice, they all match. They all match. Right? And even into the doors. Now, during the process of making, if they damage one piece, whether it's this piece or this piece or this piece, they have to change all the wood because it won't match. That's just a little thing, a little bit of trivia there for you. So, let's close the doors. And of course, yes, they are vacuum doors. Huh. So classy. And let's have a look at the front. Amazing. This is the kind of, it's not a car anymore, it's more like a statement. This is something you aspire to, absolutely aspire to. I'm not going to test that theory where if you try and rip this off, it will go back right in because I don't want to, break my fingernails. But I heard that's exactly what happens. If you try and rip this off, it will plunge back in and close. Right, Aris?
now before the grill was thicker
Yep.
and the SOE goes.
So now it's flush. I remember there was a big, silver panel here last time.
So
Very,
they say the
very
design is such that the SOE now stand in a lake of bonnet.
Ah, very nice. Does the Spirit of Ecstasy have the anti-kidnap feature?
Yes, so that
It does, right? It will. If you, I'm not gonna try, but if you try and grab this and take it out as a souvenir, it will drop straight in and close and probably take your fingers off with you. So serves you right for trying to kidnap the Spirit of Ecstasy. Beautiful. Both rear doors have the umbrella, right?
The other feature of the car now is that you could also open the door
Yes.
from inside before the passenger can't open the door.
Ah.
It's a power assisted.
Was that a safety thing? In case
it
of.
just gives the flexibility for the passenger.
Right. Okay. Another very cool feature and something I've always liked about Rolls-Royce are the pendulum center caps. Now these center caps, they look solid, right? But when the car moves, there's a pendulum in there that keeps the RR always facing the right way. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Small little things like this that set the Rolls-Royce apart from other cars. So as you heard just now, the whole roof liner is a speaker system, but there's also speakers at the back and of course a rear blind. Let's go take a look at this. So yeah, these weren't around last time. This is new. So now the rear passengers can actually open the doors themselves because earlier, they were not allowed to. But there's also a button here, as you can see, which says door, and if I press it, the door should close. Or maybe I should press and hold. There we go. See, you have to keep holding it. Why isn't it one touch? I'll tell you exactly why it isn't one touch. In case you have your hand there, or somebody has their hand there, you can release and the door will stop before this very, very heavy door slams on somebody's hand. Very cool. So now, yeah, you can open the door yourself. Although, and it's hydraulically hinged. Yeah.
You can actually do this and it will open up.
And oh, by itself. Let's try that.
Try again.
Let's try it.
Okay, you
So
open
just
once,
just
it goes to your
pull it.
comfort position. Open it. All right, and then pull it again.
Ah.
Keep pulling it.
Oh, I see. So you don't have to push on the door at all.
Yes.
Very cool. I just noticed there are 2 speakers in the door. There's 4 speakers on the partial shelf. This whole thing up here is a speaker.
It's 18 speakers.
18 speaker system. Look at that. Which you will be able to hear very, very clearly because, hey, it's a Rolls-Royce. And that's to open the vents. That's to close the vents. So, just absolutely amazing. Oh, you don't have to. I will get a copyright strike if you play music. Look at that. Wow.
Safety about 500 bucks. You save about 1,000 plus.
To work out cheaper for me.
4,000.
215, even more.
It's for 200 plus. 400 bucks of savings.
Chris, tell us about this magnifique engine.
6.75
6.75
twin turbo.
twin turbo
V12.
V12. Look at that. The Royce. And notice the spirit of ecstasy has
Right.
just
And now it's
gone in
viewable.
already.
Before it's hidden in the grille,
Yeah,
but now you can actually.
there we go. For you to have a look. 6.7 liter V12 Rolls-Royce Motor Cars. Lovely, lovely. Popping the bonnet, of course, turns on the LEDs. Those are the daytime running lights right there. Gorgeous. And yeah, folks, just learned that in addition to the 6.75 liter V12, this Ghost is 4-wheel drive and 4-wheel steering. Yeah, for a little bit more agility on the road. Beautiful. So again, pointless video review. Absolutely pointless, because if somebody wants a Rolls-Royce Ghost, or any Rolls-Royce for that matter, they're gonna get a Rolls-Royce. No amount of advertising, no amount of videos, no amount of articles, features, write-ups, whatever, is gonna convince them or dissuade them from getting a Rolls-Royce. One full golf bag, just really, but you know what, even the boot is lined with this really, really nice and very comfortable carpeting. Beautiful. So I hope you're enjoying this walk around, because there we go. This is very special. That's the serial number of the car. Rolls-Royce Goodwood. Lovely. 18 speaker system. So, let's talk about performance. let's talk about performance figures. Aris, what's the output, the BHP and torque?
563.
563 BHP, 850 Newton meters. 0 to 100 sub 6.
No, it's actually four. Less than 5 seconds.
Less than 5 seconds. There you go. For something that weighs what, 2.5 tons?
Exactly.
For something that weighs 2.5 tons, less than 5 seconds, 0 to 100. And I believe it because I've driven. Remember, we went for a drive in the previous course. Phantom, yeah. It's just amazing. This car is not meant for, you know, drag races or stuff like that. It's just meant to waft. Effortless everywhere. That's the tagline. Effortless everywhere. What a lovely tagline. It's just supposed to waft, and you're not even supposed to realize it's there, because you don't have to realize very long. This thing can get away from just about anything. 285/35 R21 tires, 21-inch wheels with pendulum activated center caps so that the RR is always facing up. It'll never be upside down. Quite amazing. Quite an amazing car. So let's see what happens when we put the bonnet down. Hello again. And that's how it's covered. Wonderful. I'm glad I caught that. That is amazing. That is so cool. So basically, if somebody tries to steal it, that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to go in and cover. You know, I think if I ordered this car, I would put another one where it flips open for just a little while and does this, and then flips back again. Sorry, couldn't resist. Oh, such a beautiful car. Look at that. Yes, I already mentioned, I overheard you just now. Four-wheels passive rear-wheel steering as well for a little bit more agility.
Up to 3 degrees.
3 degrees at the back.
Opposite direction.
Yeah, of course.
60.
Yep. Same direction after above 60. So amazing. There you go.
You can go back to me. Sorry?
Con's playing with the iDrive.
Yes.
I'm trying to bring it. Richard, you want to capture that?
Of course, double glazed glass. Cool, right?
Very cool.
And there she is again.
So you can also customize your SOE. So it can be diamond encrusted or it can
The crystal? Oh, the crystal is not allowed anymore in the...
because of the illumination.
Yes, so silly.
Right?
Yep.
But in Singapore,
Yep.
LTA actually do not allow any lights on the front except the headlights.
Except
for
the headlight.
Singapore,
You have to delete this.
Correct.
This. Oh dear.
so it's quite subtle.
Yeah, it's just a little bit.
They actually brush the rear of this vein
Yep.
so that it's not chrome.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Correct,
blind.
exactly.
Yeah, that.
Exactly.
But Singapore doesn't allow. Oh darn.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I think there are feelings, but I'm not sure. Because it's one of the main features of this.
Yeah, it's so gorgeous. Can we turn down the lights so we can? I mean the room lights. So, as you're driving, it's unmistakable. Unmistakable. Look at that. Oh, that's good. I can see it. Yeah, the grille illumination, which comes from up there. So I just learned something very, very interesting. When people are exposed to a completely noiseless environment, like the amazing NVH that you would get in a car like this, it can be a little bit disconcerting. Google white noise torture and also, what was the other one? Sensory deprivation, that's it. Sensory deprivation torture. It was actually used during wartime. You put somebody in a white room with no noise, like a padded cell, they can actually go crazy. And yes, it was a form of torture for prisoners of war. So, knowing that in this ghost, if it's too silent, they have actually let a little bit of noise, a little bit of outside ambient noise come in through those holes at the back on the rear of the parcel shelf closest to the glass. A little bit of noise to come in because this car is so quiet. It's amazing. So they actually thought of that when it's too silent, it can actually make you go a little bit stir crazy inside the car. So they actually have a little bit, it's so quiet, so the NVH is so good that they actually had to add in a little bit of noise, a little bit, just a little bit, so you can hear things going on outside. It resonates through the boot, and there are certain areas in this car where there's actually very little sound deadening. Of course, there's sound deadening everywhere, but the degrees of it, thickness of it, is staged, it's staggered in certain areas so that you don't go crazy from it being so quiet. Wow. It's true. You don't make Rolls-Royce, nobody makes cars like Rolls-Royce does. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then when you want to get out, you just press this. Oh no, sorry. You pull this, it opens first, then you pull it again, and the door opens for you. Holding.
It's different. The black color is now totally reserved for the black match edition. But although CI, the look and feel is now very much white, it's still right. This is part of the brand positioning as well. I think one of the main reasons is because the average age of the buyer or customer has gone tremendously down. Now the average age is 47. For Rolls-Royce brand.
47.
Yes.
Getting younger, huh?
Yeah.
So Bing is more likely to buy a Rolls-Royce than me.
So that's great.
This color scheme feels very L'Oreal.
Yeah. So now, if you enter this now, you notice before our pilot used to be black. Now the main panel color is actually purple with the Rolls-Royce electric. Yeah. I'm not sure that you notice it. The pilot is next to the.
Notice it later, Con. I want to watch the video.
Okay, so let's play the video first.
The design brief for Ghost came to the studio with hundreds of pages of our customers' insights. We kind of refined and distilled it down to this concept of what is post-opulence. And what do I mean? It's about refinement, about reduction, about simplicity. It's about something that doesn't shout at you, it whispers. We were pursuing this minimalist aesthetic. That was our absolute objective. I'd say the front of Ghost really demonstrates our obsession with reducing any overt design. There's no additional flourishes. It's very reduced, but it keeps that charm that makes a Rolls-Royce. It's in no way sterile. Our aluminium body structures, they're hand-welded, which means you don't read any additional shut lines. Every car individually is finished symmetrically. That's what gives you this feeling of one canvas, one monolithic sculpture from front to rear. There's more possibilities here for bespoke personalization than ever before. The character of Ghost comes out, it still has the natural presence you'd expect for a Rolls-Royce, but it's calmly confident. Part of this presence and assertiveness comes through the proportion. We've widened Ghost, and you read this immediately because it's framed by these sharp vertical bow lines which meet this angular light graphic, so it's completely framing the face. We wanted Ghost to have this unique ambience because there's not lots of features, but it should have that character, that spirit should come through. We discovered we could achieve that with light, so actually behind the veins of the grille is a subtle illumination. We actually fine-tuned the shapes and even brushed the back of every vein that you just get this subtle glow. Remove any sense of anything ever being sterile, which should always have this warmth of the Rolls-Royce, this gentle glow. We want to give you that subtle message that this is a car to be driven and a car to be driven in. There's no heavy focus on the rear door or the front door. If you look at them, they're almost equal. We're letting you know almost subconsciously when you walk up to the car, or whether you sit in the front or the back of Ghost, you're going to have that great Rolls-Royce experience. The rear of Ghost, it continues this yachting analogy. It's resolved in a taper from all sides, and this is how we create that sense of motion. The focus point is the Rolls-Royce rear lamp. This simple red square ring has become a tenet of modern Rolls-Royce design. But here we've modernised it. It's actually leant forwards a little bit. It's more three-dimensional than ever before.